My mother-in-law stood up at Sunday dinner, waved a DNA envelope over my newborn, and tried to erase my wife from the family fortune. She thought she was exposing my wife as a cheater. Instead, she blew up her own life in front of 30 relatives. My wife comes from serious old money wealth, and her mother, Eleanor, guards that money like a prison warden. She hated me from day one because I grew up working class. To her, I was dirt that somehow got into the bloodline. Once my wife got pregnant, Eleanor got worse. Every visit came with a smile and a knife. She called me a gold digger. She hinted the baby looked nothing like me before she was even born. She kept pushing one idea: the baby could not possibly be mine. We ignored her and focused on our daughter. Then, 2 weeks after we brought our baby home, Eleanor came over pretending she wanted to help. My wife was in the shower. I was making coffee. Our daughter was asleep in her bassinet. Eleanor leaned over her, smiled, and secretly swabbed the inside of her cheek. I did not catch it until later, when I found out she had rushed that sample to some elite private genetics lab. She paid for the premium package because she wanted proof, witnesses, and maximum damage. A month later, she invited the entire extended family to a huge Sunday dinner at her estate. More than 30 people showed up. Halfway through the meal, she tapped her glass, stood up, and pulled a manila envelope from her designer bag like she was unveiling a trophy. With this smug little smile, she announced she had irrefutable DNA proof that I was not my daughter's father, and that my wife should be cut out of the family trust immediately. The room went silent. She ripped open the envelope and started reading the summary page out loud. Then everything changed. The color drained from her face, her voice died, her hands started shaking. My wife grabbed the papers from her before she could hide them. The test confirmed I was the father with 99.9% certainty, but Eleanor had paid for a full family lineage panel tied to commercial DNA databases, and that report found something massive. My wife was not biologically related to Eleanor's husband, the billionaire patriarch sitting at the head of the table. Worse, the report linked my wife's DNA to a serial romance scammer from the 1990s. Eleanor had cheated 30 years earlier, gotten pregnant, lied to her husband for decades, and just exposed herself trying to destroy us. The patriarch read the report, went dead calm, and called his lawyers before dessert. Within 24 hours, he filed for divorce for infidelity and fraud. His prenup had a brutal fidelity clause, so Eleanor got nothing. No mansion, no trust, no social status, no sympathy. She tried to wreck my marriage with one DNA test, and instead, she sent her husband to federal investigators, lost every dollar, and ended up alone in a small duplex. All because she needed to prove she was better than me.